Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is an M40 M43, it's the Tier 8 American SPG, it's located on the north spawn of Steps, and it's under the command of Sleeper1950, but this is a team killing video. Yes, he's going to get team killed by somebody in his own team, and that team killer is not too far away. It's the EBR 75FL10, being driven by Natashaaa. You can see, just pulling away there, just ran into the back of that FB4201, and he's now fired 1 round, 2 rounds at Sleeper and rammed him and turned blue. That was a deliberate team killing, absolutely no reason for that whatsoever. And now she fires another round in, she's been banned, and Sleeper1950 has been killed, just like that. And now the Panzer 58 Mutz is coming over to get rid of this horrible person in the EBR. You shouldn't be in the game. You broke Wargaming's rules. You've been punished. And now you've caused this team to lose, because now they're down 2 tanks right at the start, including their Arty, which is the most necessary vehicle on a team like this, because it can stun the enemy and keep them at bay so their team can win. I know a lot of tank drivers don't like to admit it, but their Arty, their own Arty, is very useful to them. And now they're missing their Arty. This is going to be, well, it's not going to end the way they want. And you can see the EBR 75, the enemy team, has now made it all the way into their territory, but got wiped out at the end. He was probably looking for the Arty. Looked like he was doing an end run into the Arty territory at the back of the railway lines, but didn't work out too well for him. But we're going to speed up the replay, because you're going to see exactly what happens in this game. Now, if you look at the mini-map, the team is actually doing quite well going down the east side of the map, but the enemy is now in the west side, and yep, they're moving into their territory and wiping out the tanks as they go. Yep, Wizzy 120 is gone, and now they occupy their cap area. And so all those tanks have gone down south. Now they're going to have to return, because the enemy team is capping. And they've got 3 in the cap, so this game is going to be over very, very quickly. And I've brought it back to normal speed again. 1 second to cap out. And that's it. It's all over. And that happened because the EBR team killed the Arty right at the start of the game. If he hadn't done that, there would have been somebody there to do some damage on the enemy coming up the west side to suppress them, to keep them at bay. And the EBR, well, they might have been able to run interference and stop the enemy advancing. But it's a loss, and here's the end of battle result. You can see Sleeper1950 didn't do any damage on the enemy whatsoever. He didn't do any damage to his own team either. He was team killed by Natashaaa in the Panhard EBR 75FL. And here's the end of battle results. You can see Sleeper, no damage, no kills, 89 XP for turning up. And there's Natashaaa, and she's on the TROJN clan in the EBR 75FL10. And she did 400 hit points of damage to her own team. And, well, she was rather stupid. In fact, now she's made it to the team killers list. So if she appears in a battle and somebody has the mod, they'll know she's a team killer, and they'll be able to take the appropriate action of focusing all their fire on her to make sure she realizes there is a price to be paid for team killing Arty. That is, you make yourself an enemy of all Arty in the future, and they will feel free to fire as much HE in your direction to make your game uncomfortable, so that you realise in the future and regret what you did right today. So, yes, this was a game over very quickly. You can see that on a free-to-play account, Sleeper1950 did make 3,919 credits in the battle and did get 89 XP, but it's no compensation for the loss that he had to add to his team list, because he didn't get a chance to contribute to this battle, and if he had, I'm sure he would have done his best to help the team win. But there you go. You get idiots like Natashaaa in the game, and they ruin it for everyone else as a result. So there is the team killer, Natashaaa, with 3 A's at the end, of TROJN clan I hope you're happy because you have now made yourself onto the Team Killers list and all the Arty are going to be gunning for you. Thanks for watching.